atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Miami Marlins.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully, he does just that in this one.
Zach Gatlin gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Almora, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Cole Hamels will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Leading off for the Marlins, center fielder, Victor Mesa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. One batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, and he'll be on. As he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down, and that's the first out.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. One out and a runner on second base. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second. And that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
One out and a runner on third. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Frankie Cordero. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Mesa on third with 2 out. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost...
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Ready now for the Marlins, Franz Reyes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Up next from Miami, Randy Cesar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Cesar is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Christopher.
Striding in, Christopher Torres. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw will go to Russell covering at second, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Second baseman, Addison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Standing in now, Albert Almora, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Zobrist leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cordero. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Zach Gatlin. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Zach Gatlin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding forward now, Victor Mesa. He reached on a single in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Angel Vielma. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here.
but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate, he has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-2. Shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cordero is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they're on top 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Frankie Cordero, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hard hit ball to short. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Franz Reyes. Ripped down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get through this one. It's a fair ball.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And will step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Standing in now, Randy Cesar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Down and away, ball 1. Cesar is off at first with 2 away. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, pitcher, Zach Gatlin.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Gatlin, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 4. 2-1 now, Miami. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale.
The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Missed with a slider.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 3-1. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer here in the series, and with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
In now, Paul Hamels.
The pitcher, number 30.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line to the right side, but foul. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mesa comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit hard back up the middle. Villalma ranges to his left. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Victor Mesa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Russell. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 12,
Into the box now, Angel Vielma. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Pitch outside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
This is line to left. Zobrist is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. One hit's all they get. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Torres into shallow center. 1 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains at 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mesa has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs strand a couple. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frankie Cordero. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Frankie Cordero.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Ron Reyes.
Ready now, Franz Reyes. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reyes is retired, 2 down now. Ready to take his hacks again, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning, and we remain tied at 2 apiece. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Jason Hayward now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Cesar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ian Happ is going to grab a back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman, Addison.
Now batting, Addison Russell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tino Sanchez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he hits one on a line to left field, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Standing in, Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Happ on second. Russell on at first with 2 down. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Randy Cesar. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Randy Cesar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Come on.
Now batting, second baseman.
So striding in, Christopher Torres. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez fields it cleanly, and now from the air, a jump throw on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
That's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Marlins are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Austin Noah will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 51, Austin Noah.
Now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
All right, let's go.
0-1, here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Mac Gore has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Cesar into shallow left, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. Here's Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Oh, come on.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, as they've taken a two-run lead. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. He got under one and popped out his last time up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And Hayward has a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Now a flare out to left center. Vilma into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, second baseman, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. David Bodie will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 13.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Pedro Strop.
Leading off the inning, Victor Mesa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. So digging in now, Angel Vilma. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher,
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local. Striding in to start the 9th, Ben Zobrist, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This is line to left. Reyes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Jose Quezada enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Jose Quezada.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
And he fouls this one off. Scorched to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Brandon Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brandon Morrow.
Digging in once again, Frankie Cordero. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder, number 33.
Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. Baez has it. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 32. Ron Reyes.
Coming to the plate now, Franz Reyes. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Popped him up. Russell is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Camped in a place where the station is sacred. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real, no replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready to go. Controller died before the level up and settled in. So when I try to boost and measure up, I never win. Character stay blinking, trying to get ahead.
4-2 the final score tonight. Chicago take the 1-0 lead here in the league championship series. Steve Cishek gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
14 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.